Oh, hey, man, and welcome to the pink cooch. The pink hair salon. Are you coming in today? Actually, ma'am, let me not just act like I wasn't about to say coochie. Um, the reason why I was about to say that is because I had to fire my employees, like one of my employees by the name of Susie, like 1 minute ago. Honestly, it was because she was making people leave reviews on my shop with a bad review. Honestly, every time she came out the restroom, it smelled like she left her entire cooch in her. I'm not sure why it smelled that way, but I did have to let little Susie go. I'm genuinely kind of sad because she knew how to cook so good, girl. But my customers are more important because I need my coins, okay? I'ma miss little Susie, but I did tell her she can have her position back after she go get seated and situated at a doctor's office. Yes, ma'am. I'm truly gonna miss her. I'm just being honest. I love her collard greens and black eyed peas too. Yeah, the plate did smell kind of funny one time. I actually threw it away. Poor Susie, not sure what she got going on. She probably got beefy. But what are you coming in for today, ma'am? Are you coming in to get a full service, ma'am? You not? Are you sure, ma'am? I can honestly see that your hair looks bad, okay? It looks like it's tangled up. Have you been having scalp issues or anything like that? You haven't? I'm just asking 'cause your scalp looks extremely white. Yeah, not sure what's going on, but you got a first and last name. I can go in here to get you checked in and see. Sorry, ma'am. Somebody calling our phone right quick. Girl, this my baby daddy, Mike. Let me see what he want. I know it's him 'cause he keep calling from a star 69 number thinking that I don't know it's him, girl. I'm so sick and tired of his ass. I done got a restraining order and everything, but he still got access to call me for some reason. Let me just answer this. Hello? Mike, I know that that's you holding the phone, just sitting there quietly, heavily breathing, okay? I don't know why you keep calling my salon, but you need to go to therapy. I'm not coming back to your house. That's the reason why your family don't have a relationship with you. Give me 1 minute, girl. You are a weirdo, okay? And it's getting to the point where it's affecting our son, Lil Mike. Yeah, he been getting bullied at school, okay? You gotta go to therapy, baby. I don't want to be in a relationship with a man every time he get mad, he pulling out a big butcher knife like he finna slice my throat open in my sleep, okay? So you just gotta go to therapy and get help, okay? And I know you hear me while you holding the phone quiet, probably holding a big butcher knife right now. That's the reason why your family don't want a relationship with you. Okay, you need to take your crazy ass down to the nut house, okay? Yeah. And don't think about popping up at my salon, 'cause I will be calling the police. And then my security guard out there, I know he cockeyed and he probably won't even see you trying to sneak in, but he got a big pistol, okay? Fuck you keep calling me for. Sorry, girl. My baby daddy, Mike, he just been going through a hard time accepting the fact that we broke up. I'm not sure why the hell he keep calling my salon and trying to pop up at my job. I actually seen him waiting out back for me, girl. I had to call the police. That's the reason why his family don't even want a relationship with him. He keep trying to sneak in his sister's house and choke her to death just 'cause she don't want to talk to him. You crazy as hell and you need to go to the nut house. Every time we get into an argument, he pulling out a big knife. Fuck wrong with him? But anyways, can you give me your first and last name so that way I can get you seated and situated? If you are having any stank cooch problems, ma'am, you will have to go across the street at the BP to go use the restroom. I can't afford no more bad reviews. Cause if anybody cooch gonna be stanky in here, it gotta be mine. But it ain't mine, cause I just got my yeast infection cleared up yesterday. But you can give me your first and last name so that I can get you seated and situated. Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Let me just go on ahead and get you signed in, and then I'm gonna get you seated and situated so I can do your hair. It do look like you only got 2 inches of hair. I'm not sure what I'm doing or what I'm gonna do with that, ma'am. But I'm gonna try my best to work with it, okay? Shit, I can't even grip that. You probably should have went to the Africans down the street. But I'ma just try my best, ma'am, okay? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Dear Diary, client just walked in with 2 inches of hair. Low-key reminds me of my baby daddy Mike, thinking about calling him once I close up. But I gotta stay strong for Lil Mike. Ever since I caught him wearing a mask, like his crazy daddy, I've been sleeping with one eye open cause I don't know who the hell he think he is. Might have to give him to his dad. Also been thinking about Susie. I feel so bad for my girl, but I can't risk being called. The Gucci Kingdom. SMH people love to troll online, while they in the dot house, laying down big as a whale. Rent past due. Credit score 4. And titties down to their knees.
Okay, ma'am. So now that I do have you all signed in into my computer system, I do want to let you know. Um, I'm not sure if you noticed or not, but I seen that your pad is looking kind of fat in the back. Honestly, for a second, I thought you had a botched BBL, but I genuinely think that I should let you know, because woman to woman, if you are a female, not genuinely sure if you is, but I just want to look out for you, okay? Just gotta be honest. It's bad as hell. I'm not sure if it's time to change it or not, but I just gotta let you know, boo. So I'ma go ahead and get you seated and situated, and then I'ma get started on your hair, okay? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, ma'am. So now that I do got you seated and situated, I do want to let you know today is going to be a very relaxing hair session. And we also going to be doing some gossiping as well because I'm messy as hell. You is too? You not? I know you lying, ma'am. I can tell you messy because you got a real long chin like Natalie Nunn. So I just know you lying, and I can tell you messy looking deeply in your eyes. Yeah. But anyways, I am going to start off by just giving you a scalp check. That is mandatory, okay? Just to make sure you're not going through any conditions like, balding or anything like that. I gotta make sure you all good, okay? Yeah. Your chin is extremely long. I didn't even notice that when you walked in. And I also think you may have PCOS because I see a couple of hairs under your chin as well. It's okay if you do, because my auntie got PCOS. She actually got an extremely thick mustache and she get mistaken for a man all the time. Plus her voice is kind of deep like mine, so people be thinking she a man. She did run off crying into the man's restroom one time and somebody held the door open for her. She didn't mean to run inside there. She was just super emotional. Yeah. But they did welcome her with open arms. But anyways, ma'am, let me just go ahead and get started by checking your scalp. Yes, ma'am. But I'm not judging you if you do got PCOS, girl. It's nothing wrong with that. Let's just go ahead and, yeah, check the scalp right quick. Anyways, ma'am, have you been seeing what's been going on the internet, girl? So this rapper by the name of Cashing Out, if you don't know who Cashing Out is, girl, he is actually the one who he was like out back in my middle school days, okay? He used to sing that song riding around with that Nina smoking on Keisha. Yeah, that's him. He also sang When She Twerk, you know that song, Grabbing on My Tootie. Yeah, girl, I used to be dancing my ass off to that. I don't know what happened. I missed them days, genuinely. Yeah, I couldn't even dance. I was looking a hot mess, pancake booty flat. But I missed them days. I was in middle school too. Yeah, I was super skinny like a pencil. Used to get bullied for that being so skinny, girl. I could hula hoop through a Cheerio. It honestly looked like I just freshly hit a crack pipe. That's how skinny I was. But anyways, girl, you know that man got like life in prison or 2 life sentences, something like that. Because him and his mama, it was like a family. They was running like a trafficking business. He was allegedly using his little one hit wonder career. That's what one of the victim mama said. She said he was using his one hit wonder career to lower the girls in. So allegedly his mama was involved in it too. She was kind of like the queen pin of it. I'm not sure if she was out there doing the stuff with them, but she was kind of like the head chopper or whatever, her and the cashing out dude. Girl, I never expect that man to be doing nothing like that. And then when he was in court on the stand, when he spoke for himself, he basically said he never forced nobody to do nothing. That it was they did that kind of stuff on their own or whatever, because he deal with grown women, so they made their choice. I genuinely believe he full of shit, honestly. Yeah, you can tell when a man be lying a lot. He seemed like he's super sneaky too, girl. The mama too, she is pretty, but how the hell you out here running a secret underground trafficking stuff with your son? That's insane, genuinely. I wonder if she was out there doing that stuff too, girl. And then you got all these women that's victims and stuff. I'm sending prayers to them, cause this stuff crazy. Imagine thinking that you in love with a man and then you end up in a situation like that. He need his ass beat. Go ahead and let him drop the soap in jail. I wanna watch it. Just being honest. But yeah, let me finish checking the scalp right quick. I can tell that you are somebody who's super lazy and you be laying on your back a lot, cause your head is kind of flat in the back, not to mention your hair seem extremely tangled, like you always land flat on your back in the back. Yeah, you also got some crumbs in your head too. You be eating a lot, ma'am. You need to stop, okay? Yes, ma'am. Sure. Yeah. So, anyways, now that I'm all done checking your scalp and it do look nice, clean, and clear, we gonna go ahead and move into styling your hair. So, what kind of style do you actually want? I can't do that, ma'am. So I'm just genuinely gonna do what I feel is best. So another thing that I wanted to talk to you about, girl, is Corey. So if you don't know Corey, him and this girl by the name of Carmen, they used to have this big YouTube channel. They was some big YouTube channel company, correct? I mean, couple. What the fuck I'm talking about, company. But they end up breaking up because he kept cheating on her and all kind of stuff. So Corey, four-eyed, long nose, long neck, keep sweat. He decided to recently do an interview with this man, and so he said a couple of things that was bullshit. Okay, but girl, what that man said was So the dude, the interviewer man, he called him out, okay? He called him out on his bullshit. So basically, Corey been talking about how he haven't been able to see his kids in years, or I don't think it's been years, but I think it's been at least like a whole year or something like that, girl. But the Carmen female, she don't want him to see the kids because he put them out, okay? He put them out basically putting all their stuff outside and told her to come get the stuff and put them out. So she said that's the reason why she pretty much can't bring herself to let him see her kids because of that, because there's something that she pretty much just can't forget. And unless you've been through something like that, you won't understand. I'm not gonna lie, somebody put me and my kid out, and that's the daddy. You probably ain't gonna see your kid either. I'm just being honest. Cause you think you gonna put my baby out, put they bed outside and all their clothes, and then you gonna have the power to see my kids again? You done lost your mind, your four-eyed mind, sir. You probably need to get some new glasses, prescription or something, sir. So you can see your own bullshit, okay? Or maybe I don't even know what to say, girl. That's just sick. Would you let a man see? You look like a dumb pushover, so I'm not even gonna ask you that, okay? I can tell you would have let him see your kids. I can tell, ma'am. You look like you'll let a man see your kids. Anyways, not judging you. My auntie, I got a dumb auntie. Her husband cheated on her and she went right back to that man. Plus, he cheated on her with her sister. So I can't say nothing about nobody being dumb, if I'm being honest, because I got a couple of dumb family members in my family. Girl, one of my cousins don't even know what's 2 plus 2. We was sitting around drinking at the family kickoff the other day, and we was playing like this little trivia game with the cards and stuff. Girl, that man didn't even know what was 2 plus 2. You need to take your big ass back to first grade, okay? That was so embarrassing, girl. Yeah. All he had to do was hold up 2 fingers like this and do 2 plus 2. Everybody know it's 8. But anyways, so he basically was saying how he can't see his kids and stuff, and the man called him out. The man was pretty much like, he was basically saying that if he really wanted to, he could get custody of his kids. If he really wanted to go get custody of his kids and see his kids that bad, basically, that he can do it. And he also told him that he was full of shit in his face, girl. I'm not gonna lie, you can see the anger in Corey's eyes, even though he wears super thick medicated glasses. You could still see the anger in his eyes that he was pissed off about that girl. Cause he got called out, and if I'm being honest, if you wanna see your kids that bad, sir, why not go to the court and file for some kind of custody? Why you keep coming on the internet? What the hell, we the paternity lawyers? What we supposed to do? We supposed to go help you fight that case, sir? We supposed to go file the case for you so you can see your kids. Log off the internet. Quit trying to do vlogs and stuff and go fight for your kids in court. That's why that man called him out on it. Cause if you really want your kids back, you'll go to court and do whatever it takes. He just wants sympathy. Plus, he had the nerve to say the reason why him and Carmen broke up, or the reason why their relationship changed, was because of her drinking and smoking. That pretty much caused the change in their relationship. Sir, you done cheated on this lady for 15, 25, however long years y'all been together. You been cheating for half of the relationship. So what makes you think that the reason why y'all broke up was because of how bad her drinking got the last couple of years and her smoking? She probably was drinking because of you, sir. I don't know. He just get on my nerves, genuinely. You can tell that he's super manipulative and he don't like to take accountability because you done cheated on that lady the entire relationship. And then you want to say that she the reason why y'all relationship changed, sir. I would have smacked him in his face, but all right, ma'am. So I'm not genuinely sure what to do to your hair since you can't decide either. So what I'ma think, I think I'ma do some dookie braids. Do you know what dookie braids is? They similar to box braids, and it was out like in the 90s. You ever seen like Janet Jackson them wearing dookie braids? I think I'ma just do 4 dookie braids. I'm not sure why people be calling it Jada Waiter braids, cause that's not what it is, okay? That hairstyle been out since the 90s. Did you see that stuff about Krishan Rock, girl? So Krishan Rock, she that female who was dating Blueface, and she got a missing tooth and all that kind of stuff. Super ratchet, love to fight, love to drink. Yeah. So Krishan Rock, she came out on Twitter. I'm not sure if she just trolling or not, but she basically said that she was transitioning into a man. Super random, but she do give me manly vibes. She love to fight, she love to pop bottles, pills, drink lean, all that kind of stuff. So genuinely, am I surprised that she transitioning? No. To me, I kind of always viewed her as a man because she always gave me stud vibes, honestly. Yeah, she gave me like stud vibes, kind of like finesse 2 times, girl. So am I shocked that she decided to transition into a man? Honestly, no. Cause Blueface even told her that she act too much like a man, she too manly. And she do, if I'm being honest, you drinking Hennessy out the bottle like this. Her liver strong. I wouldn't be surprised if she had liver issues later on down the line. Not trying to jinx the girl, but you didn't sit around drinking so much Hennessy they need to sponsor you. Cause that is insane. Yeah. That stuff crazy, girl. I genuinely don't know what the hell to say. Because honestly, I'm still thinking about my baby daddy, my girl. He got so many issues going on. I'm not sure. I just genuinely wish that he would get help for our son, little Mike. Yeah. Man, little Mike been getting teased at school because Mike, he just recently came back from out of town. Okay, he lived where his family lived up in a little suburban area. I don't know how he turned out the way he did. I'm not sure why we decided to date genuinely. Normally, I don't go for dudes who got issues like that, so don't judge me. Cause I'm pretty sure you probably got a hood ex that's low key crazy too. I can tell. I can see the stress in your eyes. Plus, you got long titties, so I'm sure you probably got like 2 kids running around somewhere with their nose snotty and big long diapers. I can tell, ma'am. But yes, he pretty much grew up, in a suburban area. But honestly, I don't even think it was a suburban area. It was more so just a wretched place that got nice kids. His mama used to be a stripper, so he got teased at school for that girl. I don't know. Plus his older sister was a 304. Yeah. I actually think I seen her in a newspaper one time, like some kind of stripping ad or something. Following behind her mama trying to make her proud, girl. He just got real issues for real. Yeah. I genuinely hope that he get help because I did have to slice him open last summer, girl. But for some reason he popped back up. I thought everything was done, girl, but he got like 9 lives like a cat. Yeah. I wish my cat had 9 lives. He done ran away and I ain't seen him ever since. I actually think my cat is a girl and she just had a baby and got a baby daddy. But the baby daddy a deadbeat. He ran off on her. Yeah, he decided to start dating some orange street cat. But I'm not sure what that cat got going on, girl. Yeah. But anyways, I'ma give you some free bows on your hair. I'm about to shit my pants because I did drink a whole gallon of coffee. But this how your hair look. I do need to go ahead and rush up out of here because my stomach is bubbling up, girl. I'm not sure what the hell going on in there. But I know it ain't pretty. Maybe I should call Susie back for her job. Cause the way that bathroom finna be smelling, I know we finna get some bad reviews. But if you did like my service, girl, you can leave me a tip down below if you a generous, beautiful, gorgeous queen. You do, was about to say you do look gorgeous, but is that an Adam's apple, ma'am? Oh, never mind. You just got a triple chin. You just need to lose a little weight. But anyways, thank you for coming to the Pink Luxury Couture line. I will see you next time, ma'am. Okay? Bye, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Get the fuck out of my tree.